Hello and welcome back to Suspended Fanimation. I am your host, Dennis Patholkis, and this is Legion contest results. So for those of you who've been following me doing the Legion reviews, I am giving away 2 Legion pins, of course. That is the first one. That is David. And this is from last year's Comic-Con, from 2018's Comic-Con. And the second place prize is Sid. There we go. And so I actually have a list of names of people. I actually have 22 people up here that I've listed. I'm going to go through the names. I've already put the names in the hat that's over here, but I'm just going to go through the names right now, say who's in there. So I've got Azeller09, Matt Gilbert, Applecrow, Battle Marcus 8, Tamarox, Ryan Knox, Sven Sandstrom, Cosmic Madness, Tama's Pajamas, Jimmy Olsen Blues, Patricia Stanley, Louis Trombley, Eric Schaeffer, Swift. It's actually SWI space FT. So I bet you that was Swift. Lou Dog 053, Clayton Barbet, Stanley H. Tweedle, Silver Spike 1, although Silver Spike, you're in the UK, so this is only open to US residents only. I still threw your name in the hat anyway, because it randomizes things a little bit better. Wolf Zlone, Joseph Walsh, Sculpted Leather Up by Viking Mitch, and Movie Fanobi. Yes, so there we go. Let's see who we get for prize number 1, which is the David pin. And by the way, I am going to pick 2 names. The first one, I'm actually going to pick the names for the winners on the first 2 buttons, and then I'm going to go back and pick the runners up. So there we go. So for the David pin, the first prize winner is Battle Marcus 8. Battle Marcus 8, you have 48 hours to contact me at suspendedfanimation@gmail.com with your address, and hopefully you live in the US, and I'll send that thing out to you. So there we go. There is the first prize winner. Let me just mark that down on my my little sheet here that I have. And let's reach for second prize here. 48 hours or else. Applecrow. Applecrow gets the Sid button. So Applecrow, you have 48 hours to contact me. And there we go. To give me your address, of course, to send this thing out. So, all right, let's see who is the runner-up. So the runner-up for the David button is, this is in case Battle Marcus 8 cannot fulfill his duties and does not get back to me on time. The runner-up for the David pin, is Stanley H. Tweedle. Stanley H. Tweedle, you are the runner-up. Now, that does not mean you're going to go out and kneecap Battle Marcus, because that will not be tolerated. I'm sorry. So, Stanley Tweedle, let's see where you are on my list. There you are. First prize runner-up. And let's see who's the runner-up for the Sid badge. For the Sid. Stanley's in the UK, really? Okay, for the second runner-up, it's Eric Schaeffer. So Eric Schaeffer gets the second prize runner-up, just in case Applecrow does not contact me in time. All right. All right. There we go. So those are the winners right there. Let me see what's going on. Someone should have entered pen. No, see, you guys, just because you're moderators does not mean that you're disqualified from this at all. If you want, goodies. You just do the same thing everyone else does. You are my viewers, just like everybody else. You have 21 people I want to recount. I have 22 people, actually. 22 people. So, yes, 22 people. There we go. So, congratulations to the winners. I have mailing envelopes here just waiting for, people to actually send me out the addresses, of course. Yeah. Applecrow hasn't passed the probation period. Nice, Marks. Let's see. I am not raffling the shirt. The shirt is mine. I worked really, really hard to get the shirt, man. I mean, this is a Hall H shirt, okay? This was a tough one to get. And then after that, I actually had to barter with people in order to get the size that I wanted because I ended up with a small shirt and I had to get a large. So, yeah. Trust me, that was the very last panel of Hall H last year and really difficult to get. Yes, I am a Hall H ho. That's right, Movie Finobi. It's pretty damn hard to get into that damn hall. Yeah, I had to sit through Riverdale for this, okay? Yeah, if I had to sit through Riverdale and the Mayans for that too. You know what I will give away of someone? I mean, I got a Mayans patch too. See, I got the Mayans patch from sitting through the Mayans. Yeah, that one I really didn't really, and I'm wondering what the hell the Mayans were doing there. Other than it was FX and that they happen to be there, but yeah. It's too bad they didn't give me anything for Riverdale for you, Mufinobi. I know you would have liked that. Yeah. No, just my submarine. Mufinobi. That's what I gave away. Was the submarine. Yeah. So again, Legion is done. What am I raffling off for Krypton? Nothing, Joe, because it's canceled. Yeah, there's nothing for Krypton, man. I'm sorry. I wasn't planning on anything for Krypton, and yeah, that was a good call on my part on that one. A tiny Lobo. It's a little tiny Lobo. I know. Mufinobi's still holding out for the Cloak and Dagger swag. He really is. Yeah, I mean the boys, I'm giving stuff away. The boys, I'm giving away the foam finger. Literally the foam finger and the coin here. That and I don't know if you guys are interested in this or not, but from the boys, I actually have my wristband from the preview night, the fan preview night that only 300 people are allowed in. So I actually just kind of found it sitting here on my table. I'm like, what the hell is that? And I looked over, I'm like, oh, that's my actual wristband that I had on that let me in, that gained entry to the boys. It's too bad I couldn't get signed or anything like that. That actually would have been a lot cooler, but I don't know if anybody, if they want me to put that up there for the raffle, but I can do that. That's not a problem. And of course, that's going to be the very last episode of the boys. Yeah, that foam finger was that was hard to come by too, because it was supposed to be under every seat and people had gone over and sat down early and they started hoarding fingers. And I sat down in a seat and I'm like, so where's the one that's supposed to be under here? And the guy next to me, like, I don't know. And he's like holding like 3 of them. And the woman in front of me was nice enough. She goes, here, I've got one. There's an extra one here. And I was like, oh, cool. Thanks. So, yeah. People could be real assholes at these things. They really can. I gain entry to the boys does not sound right. It could, depending on what kind of there's too many jokes there, Viking bitch, for me to go in there. Cloak and Dagger. Well, you know what? I think Movie Finobi is really a bigger fan. No, actually, Viking bitch is a bigger fan of the Runaways. Movie Finobi is a bigger fan of Cloak and Dagger. And together, they are for one episode in season 3 of both. I like the sci-fi from last year. It's easy to turn to. Yeah, it was easy to turn to a finger. I don't even know where that's at too. That's someplace around here. You know, it's I don't know. There's a mess on the other side of this screen. You don't see anything over here. Sasha has given me shit about it when she's seen it. I mean, it's literally just like a giant mess of crap on the back end. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm getting flies here too. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's just all kinds of weird stuff. So, yes. So to reiterate, the first place, blah, 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 blah. So first place prize is Battle Marcus 8. You have 48 hours to contact me to get the David pin. Second place prize is Applecrow. Winner of the second place prize is Applecrow, and that is the Sid button. You have 48 hours to contact me at suspendedfanimation@gmail.com with your address. And after that, then it's going to be, well, I heard Stanley Tweedle is in the UK, so that'll be out. I'll just pick somebody else if that is. When is your crap raffle? My crap raffle. That's only when I go to the bathroom. That's always a raffle because you never know what you're going to get. It's always going to be crap, but you just don't know what kind of crap it's going to be. I know Sasha giving me shit. I know it's amazing. Oh, it's a far escape. Steve Mufinobi, you're the one who's got to deal with that later now. So it's not me. That's you. You did that one. And you reap whatever you sow on that one. No, she already got her Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows pin. She doesn't need anything else. There's lots of stuff, you know. Surprisingly enough, there wasn't a lot of swag this year, or I didn't go through and grab a lot of swag or something like that. I don't know what it was. I didn't go to a lot of panels. That's for sure. Yeah, that might have sounded bad. That might have sounded bad, but you know what? I didn't say she already got her prize. I said she already got her pin, her Harry Potter pin. See, that was something else. Mention, tell women what they need. I am not going to jump to that boat. So if you like what you see here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. And if you want to know when I'm going to be on live again next, hit that, the little bell down below there. If you already hit it, don't hit it again because it will unclick it. If you want to go into the bell settings, you can actually fine tune it to get as little or as many notifications as you want. You can also see my schedule up at suspendedfanimation.com. It's also mirrored on my Facebook page. I have a Twitter, I have an Instagram. I also have a Patreon as well, but I don't have any tiers set up on the Patreon page as of yet. Hey, I did not exit stage left. I just figured it was a great time. It was a lull in the conversation. So see how that works. Yeah. I'm not even talking about any of this stuff anymore. So yeah, that's it for Legion, man. I'm kind of disappointed about Legion. You know, we're gonna get some more stuff from Noah Hawley. Hawley. There we go. Hawley. Hawley. There we go. His name is really, even though it's very deceptively simple, it looks like it'd be pronounced a couple different ways. Far Escape prize should be a piece of rowboat. I don't understand that, Joe. God. Yeah. Well, the little dog is saying that it's time to go. And I didn't watch past season 1 Viking Bitch. I tried. I really did try. But I just couldn't do it. Sorry. Yeah. I'm glad we got 3 seasons of Legion as well, Ben. I agree with you. I wish they could have gone out to 4 and just kind of fleshed things out a bit more, but hey, there we go. Yeah, there's been little stuff floating around out there, Mufinobi on Twitter, on basically everywhere on Legion. And people are starting to realize what they've lost in Legion. So, yeah. And of course, we're going to get 15 years worth of Runaway and Cloak and Dagger, which is going to keep Mufinobi and Viking Bitch both very happy about that. But the rest of us, not so much. Yeah. So again, congratulations to Battle Marcus 8, the first prize winner, and Applecrow, the second prize winner. There we go. Yeah, I know. If you look at I have an entire canceled section in my playlists here, because I actually do playlists, believe it or not. I map things out according to shows. And so everything falls under the podcasts, which is all my live stuff that I've been doing. So that always falls under the podcast. And this will fall under podcasts as well. This will also fall under Legion because it is about Legion. So I have an entire Legion folder. I have an entire Tick folder. And then I also have created stuff now called the Canceled folder, which is all the shows that have been canceled that I have covered. And that includes the Tick, Counterpart, Swamp Thing. Legion was not part of that because it wasn't canceled. It was allowed to end on its own. Yeah. Fucking Quail won a prize. Yeah. I don't know if I want to do retro Legion reviews, Mufinobi. That's a bit tough to do, quite honestly. And honestly, I it'll depress me more than anything else. Yeah, Joe, I would love to, but I've got work stuff that's intruding as well. So that's that'd be nice. If I could take about 5 years off, I could actually get to work on some other stuff that I'm doing. But yeah, that's not in the cards at the moment. Hey, Filthy News, what's going on? You just came in at the tail end of everything. Nice. Yeah, I know Applecrow is always bitching about he doesn't win anything. Yeah, exactly, Pen. I need to start playing the lottery so I can hit the lottery at some point in time. I just read about some guy who hit what was it? It was $170 million lotto back in 2013, I think it was. And he bought this ridiculously big compound and a house that was being built that he bought for $5 million with adjacent property and all this stuff that has a buffalo ranch with 45 buffalo on it and everything. And he was initially trying to sell it for 25 million or something like that, and now he's knocked it down to 6.5 million because he needs the money desperately. I am not selling myself for money, Mufinobi. I'm not following the route that you've gone on. It's just not a bad, it's a bad idea all the way around. I'm watching The Terror. It's interesting. Yeah, I tried, Phil. I mean, I don't like these. I'm sorry. I'm not really big on shows that keep switching up the entire cast and everything unless it's an anthology series. Sure, that's great. But every season having a different story, like American Horror Story and all that kind of stuff, just doesn't get me. How much would you pay for a dentist? That's a loaded question. But anyway, $5. That's really cheap. I'm worth at least $6.50. And with that said, thank you very, very much for those of you who joined me today in the chat. Thank you to Battle Marcus 8, the first prize winner, and Applecrow, the second prize winner. And thank you if you actually have watched all this madness at this point. I'm sorry that this is the first video. If you watch this first video, I'm sad. Go and watch some of my other videos. As a matter of fact, take a look up here. There's going to be a video up here that is going to pop up here, and that is going to take a video from my vast video library that is going to tailor to whatever you've been watching on YouTube there. It's going to try and approximate the closest thing to it. $69. Holy crap. I can almost buy dinner. I mean, yeah. Yeah, everyone knew that was coming. Pun Farm Girl. And yes, that pun was intended. There we go. I'll be here all week, folks. Woo Assassins on Wednesday. The Boys on Friday. Saturday is going to be Saturday Morning Blast Off. And Sunday is going to be Preacher. And hopefully Preacher has a better episode. I mean, it seemed to be picking up a little bit this week, but not much. That's right, SBO. Yeah, this week and next week are going to be a bit on the thin side, just because what is Woo Assassins? Filthy news. The Woo Assassins is a series on Netflix, and it's about some ancient assassin ghost that goes into this guy's body and takes it over so he can kill some dudes. It's got the guy from The Raid in it. It's also got the Mark Dacascos. I can never pronounce his name. The guy from Brotherhood of the Wolf, he is in it as well. A couple other people as well. So I'm going to be covering the first half of the season on Wednesday and the second half of the season next Wednesday. The Wu-Tang Clan. There actually is a series out there on, is it Showtime? I think it's on Showtime about the Wu-Tang Clan. I can't remember what it is. You know what, Cordell Fenival? I have not watched it as of yet, believe it or not. That's what I'm doing right after I get off here, is I'm going to start watching some of that stuff. That's right. Iron Chef America was Mark Dacascos. Yes, that's right. He was also in John Wick 3. For those of you who are watching, he played a very creepy assassin. It was kind of a weird character, but yeah. And the Crow TV show, that's right. All right. So little dog is looking at the door and looking at me, looking at the door, looking at me, looking at the door, looking at me, looking at the door, looking at me. So that means I'm going to let you guys go. And thank you for joining me tonight. And thank you to my winners. Get in contact with me. Let me know what your addresses are so I can so I can send you this stuff with the tracking device. With the all the other stuff involved. And with that said, I will see you Wednesday for Woo Assassins. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Otherwise, you may get your show reviewed by me, and it might get canceled just because of that. Because that's been the luck of the draw lately. I'm not confirming or denying about the tracking, Joe. Good night, everybody. And thank you.